Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to day 3 of my December daily. Yep, you can see that day 4 has actually already been done. That was just some home decor page, so I kind of skipped ahead and come back. So I think I'm doing this on the 7th actually because I'm behind, but that's fine. I'm so okay with where I'm at right now, honestly. Day 5 is actually being done, and that's perfectly fine with me. So it's only day 9. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at least this time. So we went to a Christmas tree lighting this day and had an amazing time. Actually, a surprisingly good time. I did not think it was just in our little town, and I didn't think that they would have as many lights as they did and as many activities as they did. And honestly, we had a pretty decent time. So, and got some pretty good photos out of this. So, this was one of their trails that they had, and I had 2 different photos. I had a completely in focus picture, and then I took this purposely out of focus. And I just thought that this one was better. I don't know. Like the other one, you could like see the strands of lights and everything, and this one you could not. So I don't know. I just used this one. My first idea was to put this tag over on the other side. I actually seen this idea on Instagram. And so I was putting this tag on the other side and then creating the flip out that I'm going to on the other side. And I end up changing it at the end, as you're going to see, mainly because I made this tag because I have this stuff digital, and I made the tag in that pink that I kind of pulled from the picture right there, because obviously it was like a ton of blue. And I just couldn't, it's actually a lot pinker in person than it is coming up right on this video, but I just couldn't find, I don't have embellishments to go with that pink. Everything is red, green, and, red and green. So I also really didn't have a stamp color that was that color. I had a little bit better, a little bit different pink. But it just wasn't, I couldn't do it. I don't know. Any other day I probably could have scrapped with that pink and been fine. But of course, this Christmas time, I'm so drawn to the reds and the greens and all that kind of stuff. So what I end up doing is switching the placement, but I still go ahead and cut the slit, as you're about to see, to fit that tag in there. I am going to put a bit of cardboard, that's what I'm looking for now, a bit of cardboard in there so that I don't go through the other side of the plastic, because it's very easy. These cut extremely easy, or maybe I have a heavy hand with the X-Acto knife. But yep, there's my cardboard. I'm just measuring, trying to get a straight line, because that was pretty much the hardest part for me, is to get a straight line. I don't know why I didn't have my mat out, honestly. So there I am, just cutting that. Sorry, my head got in the way. My head gets in the way a lot on this video. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so we're going to cut that and just slide that right in there. And honestly, it looked fine. I also didn't even have a ribbon that I would be able to put in this tag. You're going to see in the end that I don't even have a ribbon still. I'll look for that on the, other days. There's a couple of things that won't be finished about this spread, but that's okay. At the end of the month, I'll go back through and, do final touches. So, all right. But yeah, so I did that because I did not want to block the photo. So that tag could be taken out at any time, of course. So, all right, here I am. I had made the flip. I've made 50,000 flips for you guys to see, so I didn't think that you would be, that interested in that. I definitely needed to ground this flip. I knew I wanted to stamp on this flip out my title. I just didn't know what stamps or how to fit it on there. It came out fine. It didn't come out how I wanted it to at all. I wanted to do a lot of stamping on this. I just didn't think that I was going to be able to fit everything, especially with the big stamps that came with the kit this year that I've been using. So I end up finding or doing using this Christmas sticker. You're going to see that I kind of like start over here. I thought I was going to use that Christmas sticker that I'm about to use along with Madison font from Elle Edwards. I also pulled out a Carrie Bradford font. Also, I believe that probably would have worked. I just never even tried it. I don't know. But I end up scrapping all of that because I just didn't like how I didn't like how it was looking together. See right there, I tried it, didn't like how it was coming out, and so we scrapped all that. And was like, hey, this is a time to use my puffy alphabet stickers that I never use. I always buy all of these and never use them. So they also matched the colors of that striped paper. And so I thought, oh, it's perfect. There we go. But I just didn't want it stark white either. So I took out the Christmas light, I guess, like garland, whatever you want to call it, and used that pink. So that's where I was trying to tie that pink in. I believe that's flamingo. Yep, flamingo from Studio Calico. And arched that stamp how it is kind of on the paper and went to town. Like there was strung lights all the way down that. I really like that. Got ink all over my table, but we'll wipe that up later. Actually, it's still on my table. And then it used the black outline. So this is where it got a little bit harder. This is probably where I could have used like a Misty or something, even though that would have been hard also with just lining this up. It doesn't need to be perfect, and you can see actually as I go down the page further, it gets worse and worse. But I am covering that with a photo anyway, so I didn't care. The first two came out pretty well. It was, sorry about that, my head is all in the way. The last three, we definitely get off a little bit. That one was a little bit off, but imperfect is always the best. That one actually is really bad. But again, it's going to be behind that photo of me and my children, so it works. And it grounds that picture a little bit instead of it just floating around on the page. And then this. So originally I was going to create a little pattern. Like, I don't know. I was like, I can't remember what the pattern of the colors were. Pretty much how I put it down with the tree. But when I got to tree lighting, I didn't have half of the colors in those. Like there's only 2 G's and they're both red and pink. So that didn't work out quite hot for me. So you'll see me shifting that all over the place and, trying to figure that all out. All right, we are going to skip ahead because nobody needs to see all of that, but I was just readjusting and adjusting. I think we've all been here where you're just, see, this is where I'm like, this isn't working. I didn't want 2 colors by each other. I didn't want all the greens by each other. And yeah, well, that didn't work out too hot because like I could have switched one of the eyes, I think, or something like that, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to worry about it. It looks good once we get to the end. But yeah, so that is pretty much all. Like I said, you are going to see at the end here, I am going to switch that tag to be the back side of that flip. Whereas in retrospect, I probably could have kept it pictures, but then I thought the pictures were going to compete with the big picture. I was just a mess on this day. I really didn't know how it was going to come together. The outside and this flip is really cute. The inside is, and that's where my journaling is. So I liked the flip. I just really couldn't put this picture or this page together very well. So definitely just enjoy putting the rest of this page together, and then I will get you back to real life and probably explain to you again what is going to be happening. Okay, so I'm going to finish up. I've changed several things. I do believe now, actually, let me get all these out of the way, that I'm going to put this here. I mean, I liked it here. And I cut the slit and everything, so it's no big deal. Like, if it ends up bothering me later, like, but I was finding it really hard to match this color, and now that I've already done it, like, it is what it is. So I'm going to put it in here. Yes, this part is going to be showing. I don't know exactly what I'll do there, but I'm going to tape that down so that take care of, because I didn't know what I was going to kind of do anyways. What you see me kind of searching for, oh, I didn't put all these away, was I have those big threes. I don't know if you guys watch a ton of YouTube videos, but Tashi used one the other day. Or I have those big, long Week in a Life stickers or acetate numbers, and I have them. I can't find them for the life of me, but I know they're going to show up, and I'm going to use them here. For now, what I'm going to do, since I do have the slit, does this have a, I think it does, but it's okay for now. I'm just going to slip this in here because I think my 3 is going to go here, or I'm going to put it here so it kind of like sits here, with this. And yeah. Now, the next thing I do have to figure out is for day 4 is already done. So am I going to put a large photo of decor over there, or am I gonna make this a filler page? Or I do have a ton more photos from this night. Am I going to put a photo? These are such different colors, and those colors will just run over onto this. So I believe this might become a filler page, a stamped page, a quote page, something along the lines of like this. I just am not positive yet. So I'm going to sit on it for a minute, finish this up. But other than that, day 3, here, we can do this real quick because I've confirmed this. Like, I was waiting to kind of see what, I don't know. I just had those big letters for October Daily, and now they're gone. Like, I keep on finding them and be like, oh my gosh, I need to use these. And then I lose them again. And then, like, before I found them, like, in the back of my, all of my supplies where, like, I would never look for them. And now, again, I've shoved them probably somewhere. I've even looked in my October Daily stuff to make sure that I didn't shove them in, you know, into the box there, and I haven't. So I don't know. They'll come up before the end of the season, I'm sure. And then I will put them in there. So there's that. I think it turned out pretty decent. I was worried about this picture. I have one that's in focus and out of focus. But I think it works fine. The only thing I just didn't put in here is a picture of my kids with my parents, which went with us. So that's why I was like, am I going to put that here? I was going to put it maybe on the back of that tag that was over here, but then I just did that. So that doesn't work either. That would have been a good idea before I just taped that down. I just couldn't find anything to match that pink that I was trying to draw from here. And then everything else, I just could not find the right colors for this. So I don't know. Anyways, most of this is Elle Studios, actually. Everything but this is Elle Studios. So this is Feed Your Craft. And Feed Your Craft. This is a digital Feed Your Craft. Elle Studio. Elle Studio. Yeah, right? Elle Studio. Let me make sure. Yes, the large acetate stickers are Elle Studio. So yeah, so we're going to do that. If I can't find that 3, I will go back and probably maybe emboss this. Maybe I'll stamp it with this same little light pattern over here, emboss it, and then I don't know, maybe not, maybe so, maybe just add some more things on there. we'll see if, unless I can find that large 3. I really want to find that large 3 and either put it here or here. But we'll see. So thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new. And if not, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.